This morning, we have a follow-up on a Southeast Texas principal whose innovation in education has gone global.
Dr. Belinda George created Tucked In Tuesdays. The Homeward Drive Elementary School principal from Beaumont started reading bedtime stories to her students back in December on Facebook Live. After we shared her story, the idea went viral.
12 News reporter Mackenzie Hinkle sat down with Dr. George again to see how the national attention has benefited not only Homeward Drive, but the students who attend.
For Dr. Belinda George, it's all about her students, or scholars as she calls them. This is a story how one good incentive turned into much more.
I go back and watch clips, I'm kind of like, I can't believe this is happening. I still wake up, feel like I'm gonna wake up any day and they'll say, well, that coma, so glad you came out of it.
If you told Dr. Belinda George 6 months ago
that
she turned into a viral sensation just for teaching her kids,
to me, I was just doing my job.
she never would have believed you. The principal of Homeward Drive Elementary in Beaumont started Tucked In Tuesdays as a way to help students earn accelerated reader points.
I had like 35 people that would tune in and watch, and I would read my books for those 35 faithfully.
She felt it would be beneficial to get her students, which she calls scholars, involved outside of school hours, even if it was simply reading a book once a week on Facebook Live in a onesie. The Bedtime Stories Project took off.
Out-of-body experience, every single experience.
Talk show hosts and network news reporters started reaching out, eager to share her story.
And I've had moments where I cry, because it's just so much, and then I have moments where I'm just so happy.
Dr. George appeared on shows like NBC Nightly News, The Steve Harvey Show, and Good Morning America.
The neatest thing is going back and seeing myself, and I was in that moment and watching
it. They are not only donating these books here, see right over there, but they are going to give you 1,000 books.
With each show, Tucked In Tuesdays grew, and so did the number of books in the school's library.
So thousands and thousands and thousands of books.
The library is now filled with books from Good Morning America, anonymous donors, and established authors.
So that's my goal, to go through their books, and I contact the authors and let them know I'm reading your book this day. Some of the authors have booked their days ahead of time, which is pretty neat. Feeling busy.
Enough books to continue Tucked In Tuesdays for years to come.
It's really, really exciting. I love it for the kids.
Steve Harvey also donated $5,000 to the school and pledged to buy each student a new uniform.
It's just that they're getting so many things, and I don't think they understand the magnitude of what has happened.
Mom, that's my principal.
Destiny Williams, a 4th grader at Homeward Drive Elementary, admires Dr. George's newfound fame.
You never think that your principal will be on the news just for like reading a book to our scholars.
I got excited. It's like we're always on the news for bad things, but when Dr. George started going on Steve Harvey and Good Morning America, it's like we're on the news for something positive. And that's what we need right now, a lot of positivity, especially for our kids.
Destiny's mother, Leslie Joseph, says Tucked In Tuesdays has helped her daughter become a more confident reader.
Oh, brother.
You know, I see like a spark in Destiny.
Hi, Miss Joseph. Hi, Destiny.
We really needed a principal like her at our school.
But Dr. George says the life lesson here extends past Tucked In Tuesdays and beyond books. It's about the choices her scholars will make in the future.
One thing I tell the kids is always make good choices, because Dr. George got caught one moment doing something good. Could have been something bad, but you never know who's watching, and you never know whose life you're touching. So take those moments, those great moments, and make them great, because you never know what can come from it.
Dr. George says she has no intention of stopping Tucked In Tuesdays. She's also been selected as Whataburger's hometown hero and will be featured on Texas Country Reporter in the fall. Mackenzie Hinkle, 12 News.